Am I really going to have to do some type of ritualistic sacrifice, some type of voodoo stuff to get this Jeff Jinx off of me? Because I was terrible again last week at the picks. It's not even worth talking about. For the season, I'm barely above 500 picking straight up winners, and I'm even worse picking the spread. I think this is the worst I've ever done. This is horrible. I feel like an idiot. And I know in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to talking about sports in particular, it really truly doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. Because it's about personality and how you deliver what you say and so on and so forth. See Stephen A. Smith, see Skip Bayless. But if you're like me and you want to take some pride in accuracy and you want to build a brand in part based off of actually knowing what the hell you're talking about, this most certainly is not helping the case. So once again, like OJ, I'm going to take a stab at it this week and see if I can't make something out of this damn season still. Thursday night, second week in a row, I got that pick right. Even though Mahomes went down with a knee injury, it sounds like thankfully he won't be out for the entire season, but nonetheless, I actually got one right. So I'll take that. Let's look at the early Sunday matchups. The Rams at 3-3 travel to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. The Rams, even on the road, are 3-point favorites. They've been scuffling and struggling a little bit, and the Falcons have been a whole lot worse. I'll go ahead and take the Rams minus the 3. The Dolphins, the winless Dolphins, the tank for Tua, the blow for Burrow Bowl, go to Buffalo to take on the 4-1 Bills team. Bills are favored by 17. I like the Bills to win here. 17 is a lot in a divisional game like this. I will take Miami to cover the 17-point spread. The Jaguars, with some Minshew magic, go to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. I like the Bengals here as 4-point underdogs, actually, to get their first win of the season. I actually do. I don't know why. I guess it doesn't matter. The Vikings travel to Detroit to take on the Lions in a game that it feels like if Minnesota loses, it's not the end of the world, but it certainly would suck. But if Detroit loses this game, it feels like their season could be over very, very quickly. The Lions are at home. I know the Vikings are coming in as favorites, but I like the Lions on Sunday afternoon. Give me the Lions to win plus the 2. Give me the Packers minus the 4.5 over the Raiders. Yeah. Because I'm going to be jinxing people. Why don't I jinx the Packers so that way they'll start losing some damn games? Deshaun Watson and the Texans travel to Indianapolis to take on Jacoby Brissett and the Colts. I saw the Texans were slight favorites here, which was slightly surprising to me. I will go ahead and take the Colts to win plus the 0.5 point. I'll take the Giants minus the 3 over the Arizona Cardinals, although that's going to be a fascinating matchup. Kyler Murray versus Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones versus Kyler Murray. And you got the Cardinals coming off of winning 2 in a row, and you've got the Giants sitting there at 2-4. And let's be honest, if they can find a way to win this game on Sunday, they're only going to be one game out of the first place position in the NFC East, because either the Eagles or the Cowboys lose, and one of them is going to be at 3-4, and the other team's going to be at 4-3. If all of a sudden the Giants can come in and they're at 3-4, well, crap, in that NFC East at this point, you got to feel like they at least have a little bit of a chance. Maybe a little bit of a chance. Just saying. And then you got the 49ers, the undefeated 49ers traveling to Washington to take on the Redskins. I'll take the 49ers to win, but give me the Redskins plus the 9. Although I'm still really, really tempted to hit them with the old Jeff Jinx. Maybe now is not the right week. Transitioning to the late Sunday afternoon games, you got the Chargers with Phillip Rivers traveling to Tennessee to take on Ryan Tannehill and the Titans. That's right, I said Ryan freaking Tannehill. Maybe they'll find a little something in Tannehill, because I look at the Chargers right now, and that Chargers team looks lost. They look shook. They looked really, really bad again on Sunday night. I will take the Titans to win minus the 2.5. You got the Ravens and Lamar Jackson traveling to Seattle to take on Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. This should be a fun, exciting matchup. Give me the Seahawks to win at home, minus the 3. And then you got the Saints traveling to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Saints 4-0 under Teddy Bridgewater. The Bears looking at potentially getting Trubisky and a couple of other key cogs, such as Bilal Nichols on their defense and Taylor Gabriel on their offense back into the fold. The Bears must have this game. The Saints can potentially get by with not having this game. But when you look at the NFC North and you look at just the way the landscape of the NFC is, The Bears cannot really be in a position to afford to go 3-3 at this point. They have to figure out a way to get this done, and I believe they will. So give me the Bears minus the 4. The Sunday night game, of course it's a Sunday night game because it's a freaking Cowboys. I swear, the NFL pushes the Cowboys like the WWE did for John Cena for a decade plus. Yeah, they're the biggest name in part because you never give anybody else a chance to get into that spot. Oh, they draw the biggest ratings. Again, see what I just said. And all the while, they are pushed like they are the biggest thing since sliced bread. And the reality is their results are incredibly mediocre. Sounds like John Cena's WWE Decade of Doom to me. Just saying. I like the Cowboys minus the 2.5. And in the Monday night game, you got Tom Brady traveling to MetLife Stadium to take on Sam Darnold and the resurgent Hot Jets. Oh, they won a game, so that I guess that's got to count for something. I like the Patriots to win here, but I do like the Jets to cover the 9-point spread. And at the end of the day, does any of this really matter? Because I'll just end up being fucking wrong, so who cares?